Hello everybody, welcome back to Sitting on the Floor. My name is Kira.
My name is Bella.
And this is the show where we sit and talk about anything and everything all at once.
Including everyone's favorite topic, am I the asshole?
Yay!
That's what we're doing today. We're gonna do a special Halloween themed Am I the Asshole?
This is also one of the first pods that we've done in like a month.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's only been a month, but I feel very reminiscent.
Right?
Wow, we're back to our roots.
And I forgot how they sound when they're on my ears.
Yeah, we might end up having a special guest in the middle of this. She might have been in last week's video doing some pumpkin carving with us, Miss Kayla. Miss Kayla. Cannot wait to see her. My starshine. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into judging people for things that we very well could be doing and like we probably have done before.
Yay. But and a lot of them might be like from last year, like Halloween ones last year. So people have probably already gotten advice, answers. But you're getting our advice this time.
Yeah, and our advice is the best advice. Sorry.
Best. Yeah.
I don't make the rules.
Don't argue with logic.
Don't argue with the wall, actually. Yeah. Okay. Am I the asshole for kicking my boyfriend's girl best friend out of my Halloween party because of her costume? Right off the bat.
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. Hi everyone, I'll cut to the chase. I, 19 female, had a Halloween party over the weekend. I invited my boyfriend, 21 male, and a bunch of our friends over, including his girl best friend. I will call her Agatha. We already know you don't like her. What kind of fake name is Agatha? Come on. I'm going to use that. Anytime I have somebody and I don't want to use their name, I'm going to give them like a foul ass name. I'm going to be like, this is we'll call her Gladys. Like,
Gladys?
We'll call her Gladys.
This is Bernard.
We'll call her Eden. Like, I don't know. Agatha is just kind of diabolical. Okay. My boyfriend and I had decided to dress up as Peter Pumpkin Eater. If you haven't seen the costume, the guy wears a shirt that says Peter, and the girl dresses up as a pumpkin because, well, you know. I was pretty excited just because I thought it was a funny and cute costume. Agatha texted me the night before the party and asked what my costume was going to be. I explained the couple's costume my boyfriend and I would be wearing, and she replied that she would probably just come as a sexy cat. Fast forward to the night of the party, everyone is having fun and it's a nice time. Well, it was until Agatha walked in dressed as a pumpkin. She went over and hugged my boyfriend. I swear the room went silent. I was pissed. I asked if I could speak with her privately, and we went into the bedroom. I asked why she chose that costume since she knew the details of the joint costume between my boyfriend and I. She said she didn't see the big deal and thought it would be a better group costume. Nah, bitch, you're out.
Kick that bitch out right now.
See, I'm not a territorial or jealous person at all.
I'm not, but that's crazy.
That's actually foul as fuck.
That's foul.
Like, what? You know that they're doing it as a couple.
Yeah.
And like,
he should be kicking her out too.
No, literally, like the whole fucking concept, like, yeah, it's like fun and cute and quirky and everything, but it's also a respect thing. Like, yeah, what the fuck? Like, that's obviously like couple costumes. They're fun, but also it's like, oh, we're coming to this together, like as as a solid unit.
It's their party too.
Yeah, like no, absolutely not. I told her I didn't think it was funny and I would prefer that she changed. I offered her which costume that she could borrow for the night. She turned red and started to yell that I don't get to control what she wears. I told her that she was disrespecting my relationship by insinuating that my boyfriend and her have sex. She kept screaming about how it was funny and I need to lighten up. I ended up asking her to leave. She stormed out of the house and I returned to the party. The mood had shifted and the night felt ruined. My boyfriend agrees that she crossed the line and is planning on cutting her off completely. But a few of our friends are saying that I was being dramatic and I should have let her stay. I guess I'm just wondering, am I the asshole?
Okay, first of all, the only people who should have opinions on this is the fucking girlfriend and the boyfriend. The other people, the other friends that were there do not matter. Like, they should not be telling you that you should have let this girl stay. No. Like, you two and her, it is a problem between you three, and that's it.
Literally.
And the fact that she walked in and the room went silent,
it says everything.
Literally.
Like, you don't need any other opinion. The fact that she walked in and everybody knew that it was fucked up. Yeah. You are not the asshole. I I would not have just kicked her out. Like, I would have quite literally, like, grabbed her by her fucking pumpkin fucking...
the little knob on her head and fucking threw her.
Literally. Like, fucking Peter can eat you out fucking side. Like,
yeah. That shit's crazy.
That's diabolical,
but
actually.
W boyfriend for cutting her off.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of guys won't sit there and do that. There are some things that I understand not, like, wanting to cut somebody off for, but like that is actually kind of crazy. Because can you imagine, like, if they don't, like, what if they didn't trust each other? I know the whole aspect and point of a relationship is trust and like loving and everything like that. Intrude. I'm gonna give me a little sweet treat, some candy corn. Think I won't, bitch. Delicioso. We were just leaving off, like, no, W boyfriend for fucking sticking up and being, like, willing to cut her off.
Because a lot of these stories, a lot of these Am I the Assholes, people don't leave their fucking boyfriends because boyfriends are dumb as fuck. They're so stupid and they're so disrespectful and they don't care. Yeah. And so for this boyfriend this is like one of the first, well, probably not the first, but one of the ones that we've read where the boyfriend is actually logical. No, absolutely. Freaking, like I said, like, obviously a good relationship is going to have love and trust and stuff like that. But imagine if they didn't. Like, that very much insinuates the fact, like she said, that she's cheating. Yeah. Like, no. If you know that you love each other and you know that you guys are the only ones that you want, then everything is fine and dandy. But, like, to have somebody come in and almost intentionally try to ruin that is not okay. No, that was intentional, girl. Yeah. She knew what she was doing. Yeah. Did you want to read some of the comments? Sure. If you hadn't told her what you were wearing, it would be different. She was either 1, thinking it was funny to imply your boyfriend cheats with her, 2, trying to show that he and others will pick her side, or 3, trying to cause problems in your relationship with your boyfriend and friends. For her to refuse another costume, get angry that you were annoyed, and raise her voice so others can be drawn into the drama shows that it was a plan, and she didn't care that it was disrespectful and inappropriate. I doubt the people who are saying it's not a big deal would be happy if she called them the night before and showed up in the same costume. They would also be annoyed, more so if it was a couple's costume. Even when it's not a costume, to call and say what you are wearing tomorrow and then showing up in the same outfit at an event is rude. Period. Not even just rude, just like... straight up disrespect, bro. Period. Like... Somebody said... Not the asshole. She definitely caught you off guard. I'm glad you squashed the situation. You did the right thing. It's so on point that you offered her a witch costume. That made me laugh. Your boyfriend should go no contact. I didn't even think about the fact that it was a witch's costume. Yeah. Me like, that's kind of genius, actually. Yeah. I wonder if the main poster, like, really comprehended, like, offering her a witch's costume. Because I'm dumb. Like, that would not have clicked in my head. Yeah. I would have been like, I got a witch costume in the back if you want it, girl. Right. Like... Okay. Am I the asshole for wanting to cancel my Halloween party? Every year, I, 23 female, throw a Halloween party for a small group of friends to just come, hang out, and eat some food. My only requirement is that you dress up. It's Halloween, it's a costume party, it makes sense. I don't even care what you dress up as or how lazy it is, just come in something. Come in PJs and dress as a bedhead, I don't care, something simple, but matches with the theme of the costume party. Every year I throw this party, and every year it seems to be a whole argument over people not wanting to dress up because they don't have the money, or it's just lame, or they just don't want to, etc. I provide everything for these parties: food, drink, candy, games, whatever else people may need. I don't think I'm asking for too much in return to just put on a shitty costume for a literal Halloween party. This year has been the same, and our party is tomorrow, and a couple of my friends already are saying they don't want to dress up after I sent out a text saying if you don't want to dress up, just don't bother coming. No biggie, but that's your choice. These friends are activated with me, and they said they guess they just won't come then. And at this point, I think moving forward, I'm just going to not hold the party and cancel it permanently. Some of my friends think that I'm the asshole for saying you need to dress up for the Halloween party, and other friends think I'm right given the type of party it is. So am I the asshole? Update, I canceled the party, and moving forward, I will only be really spending time with those who show an interest in our friendship. This goes way deeper than just wearing a costume. I think I've been ignoring for a while how little these friends care about me or the effort that I put into this friendship, so I guess I need a group of friends who actually care about having a solid friendship. Period. I sympathize with that so much. Because I've been having a Halloween party since I was 14 years old. And every year, people come and they don't dress up. And it drives me up the fucking wall because, like that person,
Like, you buy the food, you buy the drinks, you play the music, you supply the games, fucking, like, anything and everything that you need at a party.
A party is a lot to plan.
It is a lot. And then all you ask is that people dress up. No, and when people don't dress up, it's like a slap in the face.
Yeah.
You're not the asshole. No.
I agree. I think that, like, if this person is hosting a party, they're getting everything that they need for the party. The least that you can do is come to the terms that they want. It's like a wedding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're going to dress up for the wedding. Like, I mean, of course, I don't think it's as, like, on the same level as a wedding. But, like,
no,
when
you better
to a
treat my
wedding,
Halloween parties like a fucking wedding, bitch.
you're dressing up for the wedding. Like, there's a dress codes that people come out with. People are spending all this money on these parties and this wedding, and you're not going to come dressed like it. She even said that it doesn't matter even what you wear. You could come dressed as a bedhead, wear some fucking pajamas. Like, it doesn't matter. You can just put together something that you already have. Halloween parties are so fun. Like, dressing up is so fun.
Yeah.
Halloween is literally like my favorite fucking holiday.
No,
and
I agree.
so last year when I threw my party, people were like, do I have to wear a costume? And I was like,
yes.
Yeah. It's a Halloween party.
Yeah, like, that's the whole fucking point.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, you have music and games and food, but you have that at every other party. The whole point of the Halloween party is that you're dressing up.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
Yeah, I don't think you're the asshole at all. I definitely think, like, your friends are just, like, not fun.
No. Like, when I had my summer ween party, like, I was so sad because, like, you and Braden put in effort, Josh put in effort, and, like, a few other people that I can't, like, name off the top of my head, but, like, a couple of people put in, like, some extreme effort. And then other people just showed up in normal clothes. And I was like, what are y'all doing?
See, I had to change because it was so hot.
Like, but I was like, y'all had months to plan this.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
But, like, Braden, he was literally, like, sweating. He was wearing a latex.
Oh, my God. I felt so bad.
Cat noir suit. And he was, like, sweating. And he was like, you have to take this off. And I was like, I'm fine. Like, I understand. If I'm hot, I know he's fucking, like, double as hot. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I rocked it for the first, like, hour and a half.
Yeah,
so
you pulled through. You really did. You rocked it enough to where, like, we all knew what you were.
Yeah.
And then you were like, all right, deuces, y'all. Like, I gotta go get changed.
But yeah, I definitely think, like, you need, like, some people who
match your energy.
And they don't, like.
No, like.
Like, dude, literally throw on, like, at least, like, a hat or something.
Dude, do you know what I want to do so bad?
What?
I want to do one of those dinners where you all go dressed up, like, under a certain theme. Like bald guys.
Yes. Oh my God, I would be Steve Harvey.
Steve, oh my God.
Sit on it.
Dude, I feel like I'd be Howie Mandel.
Oh my God, I can never look at Howie the same way, though, after the picture incident. Like, I didn't see it, but I heard about it. And I was like, that's great.
I would also kind of want to be Dr. Phil.
Period.
I don't want to be. I don't want to be
fun.
Pitbull though. I feel like Pitbull's like a little too humbling, because like then you gotta have that whole like Mr. Worldwide attitude.
Yeah.
I feel like, let me get the Cajun Alfredo, like Mr. Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide. Okay, let me read some comments.
Sure.
This one says, "Man, your friends are boring. If you don't want to dress up, don't go to a costume party. You can eat chips and get drunk in your normal clothes at any other event, not the asshole."
I'm saying.
I agree. Like, the whole fucking, you can literally put anything on and just say that you're something, like...
3-hole punch gym, baby. Like, literally
just,
it's so fucking
get
easy.
face painting. Like, face paint or something.
Do your makeup and put fucking whiskers on and dress in all black.
Yeah. Like,
or hell, don't even put whiskers on. Dress in all black and be a fucking ninja. Like, there are so many easy things that you can do.
Exactly.
It's not fucking hard.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I want to know what the age group of this person is.
I would say, so they're 23.
She said 20. Oh.
Yeah, like...
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's our age group, bro. Like,
yeah.
Fucking...
Y'all are boring.
Literally.
Y'all are boring.
Not to sound like an old person, but, like, y'all rather probably sit on your phones and fucking do nothing.
Yeah,
like, bro.
dude, like, costume parties are, like, literally the most fun party that I can think of, actually.
Yeah.
Like, fuck a birthday party. Costume party is where it's at, bro.
Period. Like, am I the asshole for not feeling comfortable with my girl's Halloween costume? I'm assuming you mean your girl as in, like, your girlfriend. My girl came up to me the other day telling me about the Halloween costume she plans on wearing with a friend this year to some parties, and it totally took me by surprise. Now I'm all for her wearing a sexy costume and doing her thing for Halloween. This doesn't feel good. Right off the bat, the fact that you have to... Okay. But this costume is literal lingerie with a see-through chest from Victoria's Secret that she plans on wearing with a revealing robe of some sort. She has openly expressed her disapproval of clothes like this in the past and has never been open to wearing them in private with me. When I told her that it kind of made me uneasy, she said any secure man would be okay with her wearing it and that she plans to wear it anyways. I'm kind of newer to relationships, so I'm not sure how I should go about dealing with it. The idea of her wanting to walk around in lingerie after not wearing it around me is a bit offsetting, so I'm not sure if I should say anything or just let it go.
Was that it?
That's it.
I have a few questions.
Yeah. Wait. Okay. Like, revealing... Is it revealing or is it just straight, like, you can see through it? Because at first he said that you can see through it, but then he just said it's revealing. Mm-hmm. Which, like, all lingerie is revealing.
Yeah.
So, I mean... But...
Number one, what is the costume exactly? Didn't specify.
Maybe one of those like rich wives that like kills her old husband and then she runs down the stairs in those robes, you know? Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Number two, this is a hard one because with her saying that she's not comfortable wearing that stuff in front of him, like that's a hard one.
Yeah.
I don't think I have an opinion on this one.
Part of me wonders if maybe she's doing it because it's with her friend. Like maybe her friend convinced her to do it.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's one of those things where it's like her friend is like, oh, I don't want to do it alone. Mm-hmm. So they're doing it together. Not to sit there and play like devil's advocate because I don't know your relationship like that. Mm-hmm. And I do feel bad because at first I was just kind of like, I don't like the fact that you have to specify that. So, like, I do take that back. I do feel kind of bad about that. But also, a lot of guys will sit there and be like, listen, I'm all for you dressing all hot and sexy, but, like, a sexy nurse is a little too far. And it's like, dude, brother, be so fucking for real.
Yeah.
Like, that is the classic sexy costume.
Right.
So, my apologies. I thought it was going to be a stereotypical one like that. Mm-hmm. However... Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with dressing up in lingerie during Halloween. But number one, how, like, is it see-through? Because, like, in that case, like, is bold. Like, where is she going with see-through stuff?
Yeah, like, are we talking, like, completely mesh? Like, you see, like... Because, yeah, where is she going?
Yeah. I mean, like, girl, if you got it, flaunt it. Like, by all means. I'm not going to sit there and, like, fucking... judge you for it, but the question is what event and what is the costume? I need to know what the costume is. What is this costume, dude?
I need to know like because if it's literally just like it's not a costume and it's just straight up lingerie, like I need to know what the costume is.
If it's like in context something that makes sense, it's like okay, but I don't know. I feel like I'd have to see the costume to be like, oh, I get it. Or being like, oh, you're just wearing straight up lingerie.
Yeah.
And I mean, like I said, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But number one, she doesn't wear it around you. Mm-hmm. Like, she doesn't feel comfortable with that. But like going to a party with strangers, we don't know what the costume is. And also, like, are you not able to go with her? Like, what's that also? Like, what's that scene? Mm-hmm. Because if you're not able to go with her, where's she going that you can't go with her? Yeah. And I'm not sitting there and being like, oh, you have to invite your boyfriend everywhere. You have to invite your girlfriend everywhere. Mm-hmm. No, I'm the first person to be like, you don't have to go everywhere with your significant other.
Yeah.
But, like, for a costume that revealing, I don't know.
I feel like it's debatable.
I
can't really give an opinion on it because I don't have enough information. Like, I need double the information that we got from this to be able to form, like, an actual opinion on it.
Right. But there's not enough context.
Like, I understand, like, if her friend was like, oh, I don't want to wear this by myself, can you wear it with me? Like, I'd be like, duh, like, of course I'll do that. Yeah. Or if she's like, oh, like, I don't want to be dressed like this by myself, like, I'll do it with you. Yeah. Especially if she already bought the stuff to do it. I wouldn't want to return it. Yeah. But, like, there's a lot of other factors that I feel like we need to know before...
No, I agree. I mean, even, like I said, you don't need your boyfriend to go with you everywhere, but if I was wearing something that was see-through and revealing like that,
I would want my boyfriend to go with me.
I would feel a lot more comfortable like having my boyfriend there with me, you know?
Especially if it's like a public thing, like if she's going to like a public party.
Yeah, like if it's not like a friends only type deal, like,
because you never know. Men,
I don't need somebody to defend me, but it is nice to also have somebody like
support
and like also keeping an eye on me, because it's like you can't watch everything 24/7. Like always having backup is always good. So I don't know, kind of leaning towards you're not the asshole. Just like if I had to decide, but I would definitely need more context to know for sure and be like, yeah, you're definitely not the asshole.
Yeah, I agree.
No. This one comment is actually kind of funny. Not the asshole, but maybe offer to go as a matching set and wear your own Victoria's Secret lingerie. Who knows, it could even turn into spicy Halloween experience. Just make sure to get her permission before wearing her underwear.
True that.
Like, I think that one's kind of funny actually. I think I'd be really like, I would think that was hilarious if my boyfriend wanted to do that. I'd be like, bro, say less.
Do it. I'll buy you the Amazon Prime.
It will be here tomorrow, baby.
Yeah.
I think I won't. No, I think that'd be really funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, context is important, people. We just need context.
Yeah.
Come in. Hi, Pookie.
Recurring guest.
Period. Are you guys ready? Am I the asshole because I don't want to do a couple's costume with my wife for a Halloween party? My wife, 32 female, and I, 33 male, were invited to do a costume party for Halloween. She now keeps pestering me about couple's costume ideas and only offering one suggestion of her own. Her own suggestion was going as Barbie and Ken. I liked the Barbie movie. Right.
Yeah. Like, who the fuck doesn't want to go with Barbie and Ken?
I don't like the Ken box that we saw at...
Dude, that Ken box was ugly as fuck.
Yeah, that was ugly.
If somebody shows up in just a box, I'm gonna actually...
I'm kicking you out.
I'm gonna
You're not allowed to my Halloween party.
Right. I liked the Barbie movie, but that's the last thing I want to do because I'm not basic.
Okay.
I get it.
I'm a huge 80s buff, so I suggested Marty and Doc Brown from Back to the Future.
That's way less basic.
That's kind of iconic.
I like
She said no.
Well, it is two guys, so like maybe she just didn't want to do two guys.
I suggested Brand and Andy from the Goonies. She said no.
It's cute too.
I suggested Michael and Star from the Lost Boys. She said no.
What the
Stop.
fuck?
That's the best one.
Wait, hold on. He's not the asshole.
He's not. She is the asshole. Like, you don't want to be Michael and Star from Lost Boys? I would kill for somebody to come to me and be like, you want to be Michael and Star?
Actually, do you want to be Michael?
Okay. I don't even want to do a couple's costume, let alone be the only one trying to figure it out. I said I was probably going to just do my own thing. Ellen Ripley from Alien. And she got really offended. Is this some unwritten relationship rule that I'm unaware of?
Well,
not the asshole.
No.
Yeah.
You gave her multiple options that she turned down because she wants to be Barbie and Ken. That is her problem.
Yeah, it's not that she does, or it's not that she wants to do a couple's costume. It's just that she wants to. Are you kidding me? What the fuck?
The ass.
Not the butt twerking.
All of them. They're all. What?
Get away from my head. Stop twerking on my head.
But no, it's not even the fact that she wanted to go as a couple's costume. She just wanted to go with Barbie and Ken. Like,
yeah.
He gave her plenty of options. He was like, no, I don't want to go as Barbie and Ken, but also like this and this.
Yeah, I don't think he's the asshole at all.
No.
Multiple options were given.
And then also, like, I feel like he's a very, like, from this it seems like he's, like, super creative and he, like, wants to do something that's, like, not super basic.
Yeah.
And then she's like, no, I only want to go as Barbie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I want to go as one of the most basic Halloween costumes.
I know. I love how this started out. And we were like, oh my god, who doesn't want to go as Barbie and Ken? And we're like, yeah, now fuck Barbie and Ken. Like,
his costumes are the better options.
Yeah.
I can't get over Michael and Star.
Yeah, Michael and Star is actually really incredible. Like,
if
I
a
never would have
man
thought of that.
looked at me like that and said those words, I'd marry him on the spot. Like,
Get
Michael
Isaac
and
on the
Star.
phone right now.
Hello.
Hello. Peanut butter. Oh. Somebody said, so she makes a top 5, you make a top 5, you choose from each other's top 5, and then you roll the dice or flip a coin, and the winner drives home from the party. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, that's like kind of like an easy solution. Just don't pick Barbie and Ken.
Yeah.
She can make a top 5, and you can just pick anyone except for
I don't even
Barbie
think that would
and
work
Ken.
because I just think that she really wants to be Barbie and Ken.
Yeah,
Like,
she
I
has
think
no compromise.
She shouldn't have been. She
Her
shouldn't have
top
even been like
1 through 5 is Barbie and Ken.
Yeah,
like she's just
all of
gonna
them.
write different versions of
Yeah.
Barbie
and
and
Ken, Ken and Barbie plus Ken,
Yeah,
Ken
and then she's
plus
gonna
Barbie.
write like beach Barbie and Ken.
Yeah.
Gala Barbie and Ken. Like,
but roller skating Barbie and Ken would kind
Okay,
of
that would eat
though. That would eat.
Yeah. Do you want to read one?
Ooh. Yes. Hey y'all. Sorry. This is tripping.
I know.
This is tripping me out. Am I the asshole for not inviting my friends' kids to my Halloween party?
No.
No.
My friend, 39 female, lives in another state with her 2 sons, ages 18 and 16. My boyfriend, 34 male, and me, 34 female, are hosting a Halloween party this month. We're going to have it in the parking lot of my boyfriend's business that he owns and set up a tent and dance floor outside because we both still live with our parents and I live 1 hour away from the county that he and all my friends live in. I am originally from that county, so nobody would want to come to a party at my house anyways because I live too far away. The party is mostly my friends. A lot of my boyfriend's friends moved away or died. We hired a bartender and got Halloween-themed games, and I have another friend flying in from out of state by herself and a different friend making a 12-hour drive by himself to come to the party. We're expecting 20 to 30 people to come to the party. The people I invited to the party are ages 25 to 39. There are no teenagers invited to the party. My friend asked me if the party was family-friendly. I told her it was an adult party. She tried to convince me that her teenage sons are grown enough for an adult party. I've met her kids. They're very mature for their age in terms of doing their chores and being polite, but they're still very obviously teenagers in mindset. They're well behaved, though very innocent and a bit naive. I told my friend I thought having teens at the party would throw all the vibes off, and she seemed to be offended. She said, "Why are you calling them teens like they're 12? And said, "Why would they throw off the vibe? You think they're loud and obnoxious children?" She said her kids deserve to have fun too. I told her I thought they were too young, and she argued that they're not too young. She also said she needed a place to stay because it would cost her $600 to trip here from out of state with her sons, and she didn't have any money for an Airbnb. I told her my mom would let her stay at our place, but not the kids because my mom wouldn't want that many people staying at her house. She said she would respect my decision and just not go to my party. When I told my boyfriend about it, he said I should have just let the kids come to the party, but when I explained to him I didn't want our guests to wonder who these random teenagers are or allow the presence of teenagers to affect how relaxed they are able to be, he said he understood my point of view. The kids would have previously met 2 other party guests, though, so I guess they would have been able to hang out with those 2 guys. Am I the asshole for not inviting her kids to my party? I never went to an adult party as a teenager, or any party. My first party I was 22, and there were no teens. I've never been to a party with teenagers present, so it seemed weird to me to have teenagers present.
Not the asshole.
Mm-mm.
No.
Yeah, I think
I wouldn't have even argued with her about it. I would have just been like, okay, you can't come then. Like,
Like, I think at the end of the day, your preference for the party that you're throwing
Yeah.
is what you're entitled to.
yeah.
Exactly.
Like, nobody can tell you what you can do with your own party other than, like, the person that you're throwing the party with.
Yeah.
I mean, also, like, to be fair, teenagers do throw off an adult party.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a matter of, like, just the fact that they're young, but, like, it's a whole different demographic. They don't know anybody.
Yeah.
And they have to keep themselves entertained at some way.
Yeah.
And when you're at an adult party, people are going to be drinking. They're going to be making innuendos and jokes because that's just how a lot of older people are. And, like,
Mm-hmm.
Especially me.
more mature and explicit. Like, it's just how it goes.
Yeah.
So, especially the fact that they're innocent as well. And, like, you can know a kid really well, but, like, at the end of the day, they're still, like, a kid.
Yeah.
They're still
Yeah.
a teenager. They can still be like, oh, like, I want to sneak this alcohol. Like, I want to do whatever. And it's like, yeah, you can be like, oh, I've known this kid my whole life, but that doesn't mean anything. And
Yeah.
Yeah, or, like, they could be totally non-obnoxious kids, like, in normal settings, but then you put them in a party setting that they've, like, never
Yeah.
been in before, and then they turn obnoxious because they're like, ooh, party, fun.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
like...
And you also have to think about, like, if they let those, like, kids come, other people are going to be like, oh, well, if those kids are coming, why can't my kids
Yeah.
come? And then it turns into, like, something
it's
completely
like a whole
different.
Pandora's box. It's like, no, like, maintain your boundaries.
Yeah.
If I said, like, the fact that they even asked if their kids could come after they made it clear that it was just an adult party
Mm-hmm.
is, like,
And then trying to, like, convince.
Yeah. The fact that they said no and then they continued trying to push.
Mm-hmm.
And then it kind of made it seem like they were trying to make them feel bad. They're like, okay, well, I'll expect your wishes, but I just won't go.
Yeah.
It's like, well, then don't come.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it's also, like, I think about, like, what if they were going to play, like, adult party games, like Cards Against Humanity or something? Like, that's, like, a very weird dynamic when you have, like, grown adults and then, like, teenagers.
Especially
that
none
nobody
of them know the
knows.
teenagers. Yeah.
Like,
it's like
you
don't know what jokes you can make. Even if you knew what jokes you could make, making those jokes with teenagers present is just
awkward.
like,
especially like one of them's a minor.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that this person is the asshole at all. I definitely, I would have been, I wouldn't have even argued. Like,
no.
And I love that her boyfriend, as soon as she explained the reason why, he was like, yeah, I agree. Cool.
Another W boyfriend.
Yeah, we had a W boyfriend in the beginning as well. Yeah. It was kind of iconic.
Those are few and far between.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Read it.
There's an update to the Peter Pumpkin Eater one.
Stop, read it.
Okay. So, for context, Kayla, I'm just going to do a quick summary. I don't want to go through and read the whole thing. There's a girl with her boyfriend, very good, close, right? And her boyfriend's a girl trying to call her. And was like, oh, we have to she's over here. She's over here. She's over here. Alright, update on the Am I the Asshole for Kicking My Boyfriend's Girl Best Friend out of my Halloween party because of her costume? Well, I have an update. I meant to post one a few months ago, but I really needed time to process the events that occurred after this whole ordeal. I'm glad I waited, though, because you all need to hear this one. I'm scared. Because we were just talking about how it was great that the boyfriend and girlfriend trusted each other. And now I'm scared that maybe
He's a cheater.
Maybe they trusted too much.
He's a cheater.
Maybe I'm just being negative, but the way that she phrased that opening paragraph makes me
You need to hear
I'm
this
nervy.
one.
Yeah.
Y'all need to hear the tea.
Okay. Many people pointed out that my boyfriend must be sleeping with Agatha since she went absolutely bonkers for seemingly no reason. I thought since he immediately took my side and blocked her on everything that you were wrong. Well, it was me who was wrong. It turns out that Agatha and my boyfriend have been sleeping together for months, and they were just really good at hiding it until she decided that she didn't want to be his mistress anymore.
L boyfriend. I take it back.
We only have the one down.
Oh my god.
He was the W boyfriend from earlier?
Yes.
Never trust a W boyfriend.
Oh my god.
Except for mine.
There are no W boyfriends. Oh my god. I found this out when I was at his house and hanging out in his room. He was showering after a workout and I heard this vibrating noise. He had taken his phone and mine was right next to me, so I couldn't figure out what it was. I opened his bedside table drawer and found a second phone.
Not the burner phone.
My gut told me that something wasn't right. Why would he have a second phone? It didn't take long for me to guess his password. 1, 2, 3, 4!
He's a dumbass.
And my fears were confirmed. Motherfucker deserves to be caught!
A cheater and an idiot.
All cheaters deserve to be caught. However, 1, 2, 3, 4?
At least do like 1, 3, 4, 2.
Yeah.
At least like switch
Is
around
this
the
real?
numbers.
Is this a real story?
That's like almost as bad as doing 0, 0, 0, 0.
Yeah.
Almost as bad.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Disgusting.
Wow. There was a missed call from Agatha. I looked through the messages and found out the truth. Not only had they been sleeping together, she recently found out that
No.
No, don't say it. Don't say it.
No.
that she was pregnant.
No.
Not the cheater, baby.
This was the reason she pulled the stunt on Halloween. She was trying to force his hand. I also saw that he was messaging other girls as well. I was completely devastated. After his shower, he found me grabbing all of my belongings and putting them in my bag.
As you should.
He asked why I was leaving, and I told him because we were finished. I threw his phone on the bed, and he looked at me like he was going to vomit. He started pleading me to hear him out, but I didn't want to hear it. He could have all of those other girls. I didn't want him anymore. He followed me out of the house shaking and crying. He even followed me all the way out to my car trying to block my path. Hit him with your car!
I hate a man. I hate a man who fucking cheats and then has the nerve to cry and play in my face.
No.
Are you kidding me?
Absolutely not.
I'm gonna run you over.
Literally.
Yeah.
For legal purposes, I won't.
Yeah.
But in my heart,
I went over the grass.
Yeah.
I went over the grass around him and didn't look back. He sent me a long message about how he never wanted to hurt me, that he wanted me back, and how he was using his work phone to text all of those women so I wouldn't find out.
Oh.
That was really helpful. I sent his boss a nice little message about how company property was being misused, and I saw on LinkedIn he no longer works for that company anymore.
Period.
He's blocked on everything now. I hope him and Agatha have a magical life with their baby. Oh, I heard through the grapevine that he got another one of the other women pregnant too. I'm glad I dodged that bullet. As for me, I'm currently in therapy working on my trust issues and learning how to love myself again after this situation. I've been putting myself out there again and have cut contact with anyone who knew what was happening behind my back. Thank you all for the love and support.
Not him not him tapping before he wraps it. Like 2 different affair babies. 2. Not just 1, 2.
Always wear a condom.
Wrap it up, folks.
That man is insufferably fertile.
2 forms of birth control at all times, y'all.
How is it that like the most like obnoxious asshole men are the most fertile ones? Like quit reproducing.
Like
We don't need more.
don't need more.
let the line end
No
with
more
you.
spawns.
Let the line end with
Let
you.
the line end with you.
Snip, snip. Come over here, baby. I got a pair of fucking
Pliers.
You know,
Needle nose pliers.
And
not
a lighter.
even, no, not,
a lighter.
not pliers. Fucking like bush hedgers. Like snip, snip. Like give me your
Nah, handsaw.
not the terrifier. Like
Enough.
I
It's
just
burned in my brain.
hold on. There's a part. There's a part in that like I had a thought on when you said it.
Bro, I can't wait. I don't know if you guys have seen those videos of like when they're like, oh, when my boyfriend cheats on me and he just starts crying and like screaming and throwing a tantrum and they're like all over the floor.
Man-child.
yeah.
Oh, I fucking
This
want to jump
part.
through the screen.
This part, the whole like he sent me a long message about how he never wanted to hurt me, and that's why he used his work phones to hide it from me. Girl,
What?
that is intentional hurt.
So
like when you're
intentional.
hiding it by having a second phone.
Yeah, that's
that
insane.
is like that's not you just doing it on a whim.
Yeah.
And like
he
I'm so
planned
sorry,
it.
I made a mistake. Like that's
Yeah.
you choosing every time to hide that phone and to pull it out and text other
Yeah,
women.
literally.
when
and that's on
she's
a
not
different
around.
level.
That's
like
that's psychotic.
If you have to
psychotic.
have a second phone and you have to hide it, like you know what you're doing is wrong.
Yeah,
Like
it's not just I didn't mean to hurt you.
you definitely did.
You chose to hurt me every time you slid that phone into the dresser.
yes, and it's the fact that he has a work phone and she didn't know that he has a work phone.
Yeah.
That
he
like
never used that for
he-
work.
No,
No.
for real.
Like W for her for
that was-
contacting the boss though.
Yeah, that was
She said-
100%
I
planned.
hope it was the pettiest email she's ever written.
Mm-hmm.
I would have called. I would have been like, I just want you to know.
She should have sent that to his mom too, his
Peter.
dad, his siblings.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
She should have screenshotted those text messages and sent it to everybody he knows.
Absolutely fucking diabolical.
From that phone too. I do it from that phone.
Yeah. I'm a petty bitch.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna cheat on me, you get what you deserve.
Yeah.
Fuck Agatha. We'll start with that.
Yeah.
Because
Fuck
she
yeah.
But she tried to pull a power move. She was like, you know what? I'm gonna force his hand. I'm gonna show up. I think the only thing more petty that she could have done was show up with one of those like skeleton shirts with the like skeleton hands. That would have been
That would have been foul though. That would have
that.
No.
That was the that was the next worst thing she could have done was show up with one of those Halloween like pregnancy shirts, and then everybody in the room would have known.
Or even bring like a little baby pumpkin outfit with her.
Yeah. Be like, oh, like I forgot
The
to give
baby
this to
pumpkin
you.
would have been insane.
Like, oh, I forgot to give this to you. We're gonna need this next year.
Yeah. That would have, dude.
Oh,
See, like, it's even worse because it's been happening for months.
oh.
And she obviously knows that he's in a relationship because she's, like, friends with all of them.
Yeah.
So, fuck you, Agatha.
Yeah.
You piece of fucking shit. I do believe in blaming the cheater. The cheater is at fault. But I
Yeah.
do think also you need to take into account the fact that if you're actively participating in somebody cheating and you know that they have a significant other,
Oh, yeah.
you are a bad person
Yeah.
as well.
The only way that I'm not blaming the girl is if she completely doesn't know
Yeah.
that the man is in the relationship.
That's my thought process. Like if it's different, like I can forgive the other woman if the other woman like did not know.
Yeah.
But if you actively know, even if it's just like in passing and the dude
Yeah.
is like, oh yeah, like my girlfriend, The moment I hear a man say girlfriend out of his mouth, I'm gone.
Yeah.
Like, that is not, I am not a homewrecker, I am not a slut.
Mm-hmm. Period.
Sabrina Carpenter.
Fucking Agatha. Winch.
Winch. I thought you said witch.
Burn her at the stake.
Get her that witch costume.
Oh my
Winch witch.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but no, jail time for them
Jail
both.
time.
Lock them up.
Awful human beings, both of them.
6 feet under, actually. He deserves
Yeah.
fucking.
Hope they have a happy family.
Yeah. Actually, no.
Hope you have an
No.
unhappy family.
Do you want to do the last one, Caleb?
Sure. Okay. So this says it's an am I the asshole, so hopefully it is. Because it doesn't have that am I the asshole at the beginning.
Okay.
My niece's Halloween spirit is crushed this year, and she doesn't want to take part in Halloween again because of a horrible experience last year.
Sounds like a personal problem.
How do I get her...
Not the asshole.
How do I get her excited for Halloween again, since it breaks my heart to see her getting hurt? Last year, I threw a Halloween party for my nieces and nephews because they love Halloween. I had a candy bowl to give to trick-or-treaters. My sister Jasmine, fake name, 33 at the time, and my niece Jessica, fake name, 8 at the time, made cute little treat bags to give out to the trick-or-treaters, which contained a few sweets, a spooky pencil, stickers, and a little toy. Jessica loves handing out sweets, so she offered to add the treat bags that her and Jasmine made together. When trick-or-treaters came to our door, Jessica got excited, but then 4 of them in a group around 16 to 19 years old took handfuls. She told them to stop taking them all, but one of them yanked it out of her hands, emptied out the bowl, and threw it on the floor. It was a metal bowl, so it made a noise. She told them that they took all of the sweets and they ruined Halloween, so just to get a rise out of her, they opened the bags in front of her, shoving the sweets in their mouth, and then spat them out into the bag, ripped the stickers, then dumped it in the bag, snapped the pencils in half. Then they placed all of the treat bags on the floor and stomped on them hard, which caused the small toys to break inside.
What type of hocus pocus bully type shit is this?
It's straight from a movie.
That's literally a scene in Hocus Pocus.
He said,
Oh my god.
To an 8-year-old. Like, that child is 8.
how old were these kids? Like, I want to know.
16 to 19.
Bro,
They were like 16, 17, 18, and 19 year
Oh
olds.
my god, literally hocus pocus.
Like, I hope somebody trips your ass down the stairs.
Period.
That's crazy.
That is so... Oh my god. Anyway,
Oh my god.
they quickly put them into their bags. So you stomped on them and like spat them out and shit, and then you put them back in your bag.
They're like, oh my bad, I don't want to litter.
Entered the car that a grown-up that was supervising them drove off, so I couldn't confront them at the time, but me and Jasmine went over to comfort Jessica, who was crying. Jessica told us they took everything and now I have nothing to give to the trick-or-treaters this year, and Halloween is ruined. They ruined my Halloween. My heart broke for Jessica as she spent all of her time and effort into these treat bags, and now she's scared of making something else again for Halloween this year in case people try to destroy that as well. And it broke my heart and my sister's heart, knowing that they look forward to making their own sweet bags every year, as well as putting sweets in sweet bags. But Jessica said she doesn't want to make another sweet bag for Halloween this year in case they break and take it all and destroy that as well this year. How do I get her spirits up for Halloween this year and not get her to give up so she doesn't have to give up, and get her hopes high so she doesn't have to have her heart crushed for Halloween just because she had one bad experience last year? I don't know how this is an asshole.
Me either, but
not-
that adult
that's
that drove them
crazy.
away,
That's an asshole.
that's
I feel
crazy.
bad. Jessica, was Jessica
Yeah,
that was the kid?
Just because we love you.
Yeah, Jessica, honey, it's not your problem anymore. It's our problem.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We will handle it.
Yeah, we'll take care of those kids, because what the fuck?
That is demented. They are the assholes.
Yeah.
I can't get over the adult. What the fuck? Who was driving that damn car? Just want to have a talk? I just need your address.
Did they see, like, that's the question, is, like, were they paying attention?
There's no way they didn't, right?
And that's what I would
Like,
assume.
they have to, and them coming back into the car with all those bags, like, they had to know.
Yeah. Oh.
Sorry, this comment is killing me. They called the OP the asshole. This comment.
Why?
What?
They said, gently, you're the asshole. Your heart is in the right place, but you can't unring a bell, and no amount of trying to push her into Halloween will make her less anxious about it. So I get that.
Okay.
But then there's really no reason she should have been in a position where she was handing out candy alone at 8 years old without an adult by her side to make sure she was safe and comfortable in the first place. And unfortunately, you both have to live with the consequences of that. The more you try to push her into it, the more she's going to feel like she's in the wrong for her feelings. So I get what they're trying to say.
I kind of.
But also, like, a kid should feel safe on their front porch passing
Yeah.
out candy on Halloween. It is not
Yeah.
the parents' fault for walking away for whatever reason
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
to go do something. Like, it's the teenager's fault who should know better
Yeah.
than to mess with an 8 like that kid is half your age.
Yeah. I want to know how many other people they did that to, too. Because
Yeah.
if they did that to them, there's no...
You know why they're doing it? Probably because they have no friends and they have no Halloween parties to go
Yeah.
to. Because when I was 16, 17, 18, 19, I was going to Halloween parties.
Oh, I wasn't. I was lame.
Yeah, but you also didn't go...
But Bella, you didn't go torment 8-year-olds.
I wasn't...
You don't know that.
I wasn't agreeing that you were lame.
Where do you think I was on Halloween 2019?
I wasn't agreeing that you were lame. I was just stating that, like, you didn't go around.
Yeah, no.
You didn't sit there and be like, I'm sitting at home on Halloween. I'm gonna go stomp on some candy.
I know what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna go pull some Hocus Pocus shit from Disney Channel.
Literally, it sounds like that one scene out of fucking Hocus Pocus.
Where he takes it and eats it in front of the kid.
Yeah.
But hey, this didn't happen. She just took it. She took it from
She
Hocus
watched
Pocus.
Hocus Pocus and she's like, I know what I'm gonna do.
She said, this will get a lot of traction.
Maybe.
People are calling it a fake story.
It probably
It sounds a little
it sounds
extreme.
a little, yeah.
Also, this person said, you're the asshole for such a fake story. 16 and 19-year-olds are trick-or-treating. They had time to do all that damage before retreating to a car driven by a supervising adult. You heard the metal bowl hit the ground and didn't check on your 8-year-old niece. This is all rot. I trick-or-treated until I was 20 years old.
It is. I know it's illegal in a lot of places to not trick or treat after a certain age.
I feel like that's
You're
bullshit.
included.
I feel like I would trick or treat now.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I totally
But-
did not trick-or-treat
No.
after
Well,
the
no,
age
but-
of 15.
No, but what I'm saying
It's
is like,
actually 12.
12.
yeah. But I mean, I'm not like I'm all for trick or treaters. I would still trick or treat now if I could too.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is like that's only some places. A lot of places you can trick or treat at any age. So
I
using that as a bluff is like not a good excuse. Everything else I understand.
I didn't commit a crime. I didn't trick-or-treat.
The last thing I think the police are going to be going after right now is somebody who trick or treated until they were 20 years old.
I
True.
did.
Kayla, they're right out there. You better hide.
There was a car out there.
There were two.
Trick-or-treating was fun.
I agree.
And, like, there weren't a lot of kids in our neighborhood, so the people would, like, give out, they'd be like, hey, girl, nice to see you, girl. I don't care if you're 45. Let me give you some candy.
Yeah. Literally, if you say trick or treat, if you come to my door and you ask for some candy, you're getting candy. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care how old you are.
I'm not gonna be like, how old are you?
No,
Let's-
for real.
let's-
Show me your government ID.
Show me your ID.
Let's cancel.
Show me your permit.
Let's cancel the stigma around adults can't trick-or-treat.
Period.
Because, like, yeah, Halloween,
Adults want to have fun, too.
Halloween parties are fun, and yeah, we can buy our own candy, but, like, I want to go on a fun little walk with my friends where it's
I wanna
socially
get
acceptable to
free
be dressed
candy.
up.
Yeah.
Free candy.
Also, it's like a hot girl walk, but, like, with fun clothes.
And I want to go to the expensive neighborhoods and get the king-size candy bars.
Period. I don't want to pay $3 for a king-size candy bar.
Right.
When I can go get 5 from one house.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Say less.
I think going forward with Halloween's, because normally trick-or-treating legally stops once the sun is fully down.
I thought it legally stopped at like 8 o'clock.
Something around.
I thought it was from like 6 to 8.
It's like, my neighborhood always said when the sun is down. So I think once the sun goes down and the kids aren't allowed to trick-or-treat anymore, it should be adult trick-or-treating hours. And hand out like little alcohol bottles and candy.
do it that way, and
Maybe some
then
gift cards.
Kayla
also
for
like
president.
the same rules that we had when we were kids, where it's like, oh, if their street lights are on, then like
Yeah.
we can go up. If they're off, then like they don't want to be
Yeah.
bothered. It's that fucking easy, bro.
Yeah.
We all had those same rules, and we all made out fine.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how this got on the topic of adults should be trick or treating, but they should be.
They should be.
Kayla for president. That will be my first policy to enact
I endorse.
when I'm
I'll
president.
vote.
Yeah. I can't understand.
That's how you should close out the video. Thank you.
All right, guys. Thanks.
For watching. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Links down below. We have a link tree. We're also going to link Kayla's socials as well. Give her a follow. Yeah, we did a really fun pumpkin carving video with we did a really fun pumpkin carving video with Kayla last week. So be sure to check that out. The week before, we did a, what did we do?
We did tier list.
Halloween tier list. We have a whole bunch of stuff coming out. Halloween is almost over. However, don't go anywhere. We have a whole bunch of Christmas videos planned as well. Cannot wait. So yeah, be sure to catch us on the next one. We upload every Wednesday/Thursday, and keep an eye out. Thanks for watching. Bye.